Welcome to Inside the Mind, episode number 6. For those of you tuning in to an Inside the Mind episode for the first time, grab a seat and lock in with your boys. I'm going to be breaking down a full game of John Madden football for you guys in great detail. The game that I'm going to be going over today is going to be from the Most Feared Challenge Ladders, which just wrapped up this past weekend. And your boy qualified for this tournament.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
And I placed 276th in the world on the Most Feared Challenge leaderboards. We finished 19 and 13 overall. We'll be playing in the tournament, which starts next Saturday, September 30th. We'll have to win 4 games on Saturday to advance to Sunday, and we would have to win 3 games on Sunday to qualify for the Most Feared Challenge live event, which I believe takes place on October 18th. So I got a lot of work ahead of me, a lot of work cut out for me this upcoming week. I gotta be as prepared as I possibly can. I want to make a freaking deep run in this tournament, damn it. I do not want to get first rounded again like we did in the Ultimate Kickoff. So a lot riding on me. Pray for your boy. Wish me luck, all that good stuff. Let's dive into this game here. MCS, Most Feared Challenge ladder game. Maybe had one of the craziest endings you've ever seen. Now, before we get into the game breakdown for you guys, I'm actually going to go ahead and break down my ultimate team that I used throughout the course of the 2 weekends of ladders. This team changed up a little bit from the first weekend to the second weekend, so this is what it looked like at the conclusion of ladders on Sunday. I'm going to be breaking down the entirety of my offense and the players, abilities, defense, and all the players and abilities over there, the special teams, playbooks, all that will be broken down for you guys here right now. Now let's talk chemistries before we get into any players and abilities here, starting on offense. Chemistries are a huge part of Ultimate Team, which they have been for so long, and I rocked out with 3 main ones here for this ladder phase. I rocked out with the Season 1 Motivator Chem, Campus Hero theme team, and the Seattle Seahawk theme team. The common denominator in all these theme teams, they boost speed to every single one of these players that have this chemistry. So all the Seahawks you see here are going to get +1 speed. Campus Hero items, +1 speed, and Season 1 Motivator items, they get +1 speed as well. So we'll start off first here with the most important position on our field, and it is the quarterback. I went ahead and I actually switched back from Michael Vick to using Warren Moon. I liked Michael Vick at first, but then he really started to be a growing pain for me and became more trouble than what he was worth, because every single time Michael Vick threw the ball to his left, there would be a crazy windup. Even on short passes, intermediate passes, and deep passes, the windup would be ridiculous. Even with the gunslinger ability, which is what I was rocking on him, which made no sense. And he's got the Slinger 1 Slinger 1 quarterback release, which is one of the best releases every single year. It's not as good this year as it has been in the past, but it's still really good, especially with Gunslinger. But that just became too big of a problem to handle, so I went back to Warren Moon. Warren Moon fits the theme team. He was a Seattle Seahawk. He also played for the Chiefs as well. The Seahawks theme team, a little bit outdated right now, I'd say. The most popular theme teams at the moment are probably the Chiefs, Dolphins, to kind of help out this man right here, the Cheetah. The Steeler theme team is definitely huge as well. Trust me, Steeler theme team content will be coming way sooner.
What do you mean by that?
This year than it did last year, because our theme team is actually insane. We just got 2 craft legends, Troy Polamalu, David DeCastro in 1 weekend, and they seem to be dropping crazy content for us every single week. So be on the lookout for Steelers theme team related gameplay. That's going to be coming down the pipe very soon, I promise you. But for Warren Moon, I rocked out with him for the entirety of the second weekend. I think I switched back to him on Sunday of the first weekend. So I used him all throughout this second weekend and the second half of the first weekend, if that makes sense. I only used Vic for 1 weekend and then went back to Warren Moon. For the abilities and X Factors, I rocked out with the Dots X Factor, which, I mean, all these X Factors suck. All right, all of them are just not that good. There's a reason why they don't cost any AP. I would probably use Omaha, but honestly, Omaha is kind of, I think it's a trap for me personally. Yes, you can see what your opponent's running on defense, but then I think you're going to be too gung-ho on what they're trying to do, and they're going to be switching things up left and right on you before the snap. So it's like, okay, what are they doing? What are they doing? And then you don't have any time to snap the ball. So that's why I don't run Omaha. I just run the Dots X Factor. Grants perfect passing accuracy on any throw, which, oh boy, I don't know how accurate that is. but we use it. For abilities, this is the most non-negotiable ability in MUT right now on any side of the ball, and that is the gift wrapped ability. If you are not rocking gift wrapped, you're probably losing more games than you are winning, because this allows you to complete high passes at a much more consistent rate than without it. Now, you can complete high passes without it, I'm sure, but you're gonna be dropping more of them than you are completing them. That's what this means. Higher chance to complete passes to uncovered targets. What's under the hood of that means you can complete high balls at a much higher conversion rate than not. And then we rock Gunslinger, because Warren Moon will be absolutely unusable if he did not have Gunslinger. So we use half of our AP on Warren Moon. Now, Warren Moon, actually, there's a problem with him. He actually has a windup when you throw it to the right side of the field, which is unbelievable, unreal. But I had to deal with it until they come out with another badass quarterback, which hopefully they do soon. I'm rocking out with Warren Moon still. Fits the theme team, only 84 speed. I mean, it's enough mobility. I don't look to scramble every single play like a lot of people do. I'm a pocket passer. I like to dot you. And Warren Moon is just fine. Part of me wants to go back to Vic, but part of me is like, stick to Warren Moon. He's the one that got you to where we were. Other skill positions here, we are rocking out with the Cheetah, Tyreek Hill, fastest receiver in Ultimate Team. Once again, Chiefs and Dolphins team are really popular to boost Tyreek Hill's speed, which is 90 stock. You can get him up to 91 speed with the 25 Dolphins or 25 Chiefs. I don't really see, it only really affects two players, and that's Tyreek Hill and Jalen Ramsey. So I'm not sure why you would want to do that, but people have done it. Tyreek Hill, definitely a must-have on anyone's team, just because 90 speed is 90 speed. It's the fastest speed in the game. Megatron is who we use in the slot. We actually have the slot apprentice ability on him, so that way he can get, the glitchy corners and post routes, crossing routes that we use when he's lined up in the slot. And Calvin Johnson, there's no need to, go into further detail about him. He is absolutely insane. 88 speed on him, crazy good route running, 93 deep route running, amazing. 6'5", it's Megatron. I was actually very shocked we didn't get Randy Moss dropping at all throughout the course of these ladders. Who knows, maybe knock on wood, he might be coming out this week. At some point, we will see Calvin Johnson. Get him on your team. And then we have Jalen Hyatt, a part of the Campus Heroes program. Once again, Campus Heroes on my team, all of them get the +1 speed boost. And Jalen Hyatt, I don't know why it took me so long to get this card on my team. I can't lie to you guys. He is an absolute dog. Absolute dog. He was so good in the first weekend of ladders for me. Second weekend, he wasn't that great because I wasn't really targeting him that much. Still, he's fairly cheap. I think he's around the 400K mark. He is a limited time item as well, so he does have a ceiling, or he does have a floor to his price. So he should be still fairly affordable to cheap, and he's 88 speed he hits all the route running thresholds. Very good item. He's 6 foot as well. This is something about Jalen Hyatt that I really like, and it took me forever to get the card, but we finally got him, and I don't regret it. Other receivers here, we have DeAndre Hopkins. He is a part of the Season 1 motivators. So he's only here because get that chemistry fully maxed out. And then we have Jerry Rice here as a backup. At tight end, we use my man Unk.
I be popping bottles, sparkles and champagne. VIP my section, royalty looking sexy, you know that be.
Shannon Sharp, who I still believe is the best tight end in the game. Gronk is definitely rivaling that because Gronk terrorized the shit out of me a couple of times this weekend. Gronk is Gronk, right? But Unk is something different about Unk. He is only 85 speed though, but he does hit the route running thresholds, which makes him actually insane. Also, he can juke as well, and juking is so freaking overpowered in this game. That is who we use at tight end. No abilities on him. Bo Jackson, Bo knows, was the running back. Once again, get him on your team. He's super cheap. I think he's less than 300K at this point. It's only going to keep going down. Campus Hero chemistry to give him that +1 speed boost. 89 freaking speed on him. They did drop Sweetness, Walter Payton, in the game on Saturday. I don't really see a point in using him because he gets the same speed as Bo Jackson with the chemistry boost. There were some people that use Walter Payton, but it's like, why would you use him when Bo Jackson's essentially the same? I don't know. Bo Jackson is an absolute demon. We are rocking out with the Energizer ability on him, which I don't know if this is 100%, if this even works hardly at all, but it replenishes stamina after successful skill moves. So after you juke someone, you'll be able to replenish the stamina that was lost in the progress A lot of people are rocking out the running back apprentice ability on him. Some are rocking this toxic ability right here, jukebox on him, but I don't have the AP available to do that. We just rock out, we just put Energizer on him and call it good. Offensive line, we actually upgraded the hell out of my offensive line this weekend. We got this Taylor Decker, who I got from the competitive field pass as a part of the getting a free headliner 87. We picked up Gene Upshaw's legend item. We picked up Creed Humphrey's card, which funny thing about this card, this actually gives boosts to, the motivator boost, the AKA motivator boost, gives those stat boosts to my quarterback, center, and both my guards. So we get more run blocking and more pass blocking. Offensive line is, offensive line is something else, and it has been for so long. It's either really good or it's really bad. And there's no in between. Logan Mankins here, he gets the Campus Hero Chemistry, and then Dan Deerdorf at right tackle. Once again, we made huge upgrades, monstrous upgrades on the offensive line. Like before, I was using this 84 Kevin Mawai at center. I was using an 84 guard. I was using an 84 right tackle, and I could notice that I was getting my shit pushed in with the craziness of the sheds. So we had to call on the reinforcements. We had to spend. I spent almost 1 million coins on the offensive line this weekend to build them up. And whether they played well or not, I'm not sure because it's so inconsistent. So that is the offense. 3 AP on Warren Moon with Gift Wrapped and Gunslinger, Energizer on Bo, Slot Apprentice on Calvin. If you guys have any questions at all, whether it be abilities or players and who I recommend, let me know down in the comments. Sound off for me. Now we move on here to the defense. And defense has been a subject matter for this entirety of Madden. People saying it's so hard to get a stop. Nothing is consistent. I would agree in that sentiment. I'm not going to, get into a whole full rant in this video. I'm just going to break down the team. So we'll leave that issue for another day. Starting off first here with our front seven. The only real players that are on the field for me on defense are Micah Parsons, the free one. He is absolutely goated, man. This card is just, he's free too from the MCS. One of the best free MCS items I've ever done. He is insane. So he starts for me. Nolan Smith, this is one of the best rookie premieres ever. He is still absolutely 100% runnable. Because he gets 86 speed with the theme team. If you're on an Eagles theme team, you can get him up to, I believe it, like a max speed of 88, which is insane for an outside linebacker. So Nolan Smith, he still plays for me. Bruce Smith, he plays at D tackle for me. Hit or miss on him. And then Aiden Hutchinson occasionally as well. I probably should pick up another pass rusher before the tournament, but as you can see, I'm kind of broke at the moment. So I gotta get the coin count up for this upcoming weekend. So those are the only real guys that start. Micah Parsons, Nolan Smith, and Bruce Smith. Secondary, we'll start off here with our corners. We are rocking out here with Charles Woodson, one of the best DBs in the game. There you can see his stats: 88 speed, 93 man coverage, also 90 zone as well. So he can just do it all. Charles Woodson is amazing. Don't throw towards his way, otherwise you're gonna regret it. You're definitely gonna regret it. Here is Jalen Ramsey, the Season 1 Motivator, 89 overall. We almost got him fully maxed out, which I definitely plan on doing for this upcoming tournament, which is going to give him another point of speed. Right now, he only has 88 speed, but he will be getting another speed boost, or he will be getting 89 speed once I get him fully maxed out. Once again, you can get him up to, I believe, 91 speed if you max out the Dolphins Chem, which is just insane. And this card's absolutely, positively 100% free for just playing the game. So yeah, play the damn game and you get one of the best DBs in the game. Jalen Ramsey, he's a demon. And he can hit stick like crazy too. Jalen Ramsey, my God. This is a Jalen Ramsey legacy year in Madden. He is amazing. I actually am using this Adoree Jackson item as well here occasionally. He's just here as part of the Campus Heroes. And you can see he's pretty damn good. He's 88 speed with the 90 man coverage. I was using him as my slot corner at times because I do man up the slot corner occasionally. Put him in zone occasionally as well, but he's also blitzing too. So kind of needed that slot corner to be a Swiss Army knife type card, type player. And Adoree Jackson, the times that I used him, he was pretty solid. At safeties, we hide my safeties down here. I picked up this Trey Brown item, part of the team of the week last week, and Seahawks team as well. So he gets that +1 speed boost up to 90 speed. He's got 92 man coverage. His zone coverage is really bad. I didn't really notice him playing bad in zone when I did have him in there, but yeah, that's kind of a cause for concern there. But But I mean, he's still 90 speed. 90 speed is 90 speed. I play him at safety. He made a few plays for me. Nothing too crazy though. Nothing too crazy on him. And then I'm rocking out with, of course, Steeler legend himself, Joey Porter Jr. Of course, gets that campus hero theme team boost, so he gets +1 speed added to him. 88 speed on him. 93, man. He does hit the zone threshold. So Joey Porter is still very much a very comp card indeed. A lot of people still rocking out with him. Part of me really wants to get Antonio Cromartie, but his price has fluctuated so much. He's between 700, 800K, sometimes even 900K at times. So who knows? Maybe we pick up Cromartie before the tournament. We'll have to wait and see. Safeties, I used Sean Taylor actually as my user for most of the time. And then we have the free team captain, Eric Berry, who gets any one of the Team Kim items. And then Cam Chancellor. Actually, no, these guys are my linebackers. I'm sorry. These guys are mostly my linebackers. I was mostly using Sean Taylor. I would occasionally use Cam Chancellor. And Eric Berry was kind of just on his own. Didn't really use him at all. So we mostly use Sean Taylor because he's 89 freaking speed. They did drop Isaiah Simmons as well this past week, and wish I could get him, but once again we're broke, so we have to rock out with Sean T. So that's the defense. Moving on then to the special teams, and everyone on the planet Earth should have this card right now. Brandon McManus, kicker item, gets the clutch kicker ability for 3 AP, so you don't get iced at the end of games. Some people can make ice kicks, some people can't. Me. No, I'm just kidding. I can make all the ice kicks, damn it. Immunity to the ice, the kicker effect is what this ability does. It costs all your AP, but you can't get Zen kicker, you can't get focus kicker right now, so you might as well use it. Get him on your team if you want to avoid the ice kick. And then of course we still have Prime Time. Coach Prime is still here. We do use him occasionally as well, not only as our punt returner, kick returner, but I actually started using him more as our slot receiver, replacing Adoree Jackson. And Prime Time is Prime Time, man. He was playing at safety for me for a majority of the weekend, but then we switched to Trey Brown. It's because Trey Brown has +2 speed on Dion. So we still have Dion on the team, right? We still got to have Dion. Specialists, nothing really special back here. Haha. Strategy, playbooks. I went ahead and I rocked out with the Cincinnati Bengals playbook. I have been using this all year long. I'm going to be starting a series. I guess you can call it an ebook series, whatever. I'm not going to call it an ebook. It's going to be more of a game plan of what I like to run on both offense and defense. That's going to be coming at you guys very soon once all this tournament stuff slows down. So yeah, we're rocking the Bengals offense, the 4-6 defense, which is the best defensive playbook in the game. For the strategy items I use the deep route running ability, or the deep route running strat item, which boosts +2 deep route running to all my receivers, and then +2 man coverage to all my corners. And then there's a coaching strategy item here which you can use, and I use Matt Eberflus. Boo! You stink! Of the Bears, but he gives +1 man coverage. And then there's a team affinity strat item that you can use as well, and I use it with the Seahawks there, so that helps give a boost to the Seahawks theme team. So that is it for the theme team, the team breakdown. Let's go ahead and let's finally get into the game breakdown here in episode 6 of Inside the Mind. Finally, it is time to break down this game for you guys against my man, I Kill the Hype. This was actually my first game that I played on the final day of ladders this past Sunday. So let's finally get into it here. Show off the top 3. That is my top 3. We're playing at the Broncos Stadium. There's his top 3, and we're not even going to mention the Broncos here. Yikes, is all we can say. How about that Bears and Broncos game coming up this weekend, huh? Yeah, can't wait to watch that. I get the ball here first, and as you can see, you can't really see because of my lovely face being in the way there on the left. But I am setting up my coaching adjustments on defense because I'm getting the ball first. Do this, please. I have mentioned this to you guys before in the past. You can set up your coaching adjustments on defense if you get the ball first. Set up your zone drops, set up your match coverage being on, your conservatives, your auto flip, all that shit can be set up before the game starts. Trying to save as much time as you can, right? If you don't have much time pre-snap, trust me, do it. It will help you. That is what I do before every single game when I get the ball first. I hate getting the ball first, as well noted. Love playing on defense first. I think everyone does. It's pretty universal across the board. As we return it here with Prime Time when we get to the 37-yard line. So here we go. Of course, we're being in an outdoor stadium, so we have to worry about wind as well in an outdoor stadium, which I wish everyone would just run in a dome stadium so we don't have to worry about that. That's not the case. So once again, Cincinnati Bengals offensive playbook, we are running mostly bunch tight, bunch strong, single back, bunch tight end. Those are my main 4 formation. I've been trying to sprinkle in some tight Y off here and there. Bengals playbook is very good, mostly because the tight slots, it's the best tight slots in the game. Fortunately, the bunch offset is not anywhere close to being the best in the game. That would belong to the Philadelphia Eagles / Indianapolis Colts playbook. Probably the most meta playbook in the game right now, along with the New England Patriots. West Coast playbook is very good. And I'd say the Bengals is probably like the 4th or 5th option. It's still amazing. I've been in it since the jump. And honestly, I don't see myself jumping out of it. I'm not sure if I will need to do that before this next tournament, but I'm thinking I'm going to rock out with Bengals just because it's so good. So, one thing to note right off the bat here with my opponent, he is running 3-3 Cub, one of the most meta defenses in the game, but what he was doing was something I have not seen anyone do. He was bringing his free safety down here into the box. So basically showing a 7-man front. 6. The reason why I failed math. He's basically showing a 6-man front with his user. You can see he audibles from 3-3 to 3-3 or 3-3 Cub, and then he brings his safety down in the box. Never have seen anyone do this. It's kind of crazy. And it's kind of genius, especially against players like me who run bunch to tight. We blitz this guy a lot, or he would put him in coverage. And you would have to guess every single play. I would have to guess every single play what he's going to be in. And this made this version of 3-3 Cub that much more scarier to play. And you'll see Warren Moon's on his ass a lot in this game. We drop back here. He is running man coverage. I was looking deep Tyreek Hill there. He's playing 0 coverage. He actually backs off Jalen Ramsey at the last second, so that way he didn't get burned. And he did get burned, but I did not get time to throw the ball. Incomplete there, brings up 2nd and 10. Bringing that safety down. I believe that's Eric Berry right here, who he brings down to create the dangerous look right there. He does not blitz him. Maybe he did, I don't know. You find Megatron underneath, juke inside, juke outside. Gain 16 yards there. We're inside his territory just like that. This play I've been running a lot as well. I don't remember the name of this play. I think it's called like Speed Dig or something like that. Out of the bunch offset. Really glitchy crossing route here from Megatron. Really glitchy in route here as well. It's unlike any in route in the game. Once again, I believe the play is called Speed Dig. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a play I've been running a lot against, man and zone because it's that good. We run it here. We create a lot of levels here. We have a underneath drag. We have the crossing route. We have the deep end on the backside. And he bagged it pretty well, so I got rid of the ball. Did not want to force anything there. Still very early in this game. We take the conservative route and dunk the ball out of bounds. Here we audible to bunch strong. This is everyone's favorite play right here. Wide trail or whatever it's good because it destroys man coverage like no other. It's the best man beating play in the game right here. Whether you're running it in this playbook or whether you're running it in the Eagles playbook, it's just too damn good. Right here, boom. Tyreek Hill wide open underneath. The drags are just man killers this year. Everything about that play is kills man. Moving the ball here pretty nicely. So trying to get a feel of what he's doing. Once again, he's bringing Eric Berry down in the box every single play. Right here I go to 4 verticals. Another cover 0, absolute killer here because of this option post route here that Tyreek Hill runs. Easiest one play touchdown ever. Easiest right here. I should have thrown it to Tyreek Hill. Wow. He left it. I thought he was going to user it, but I always put a drag underneath here on the B receiver. And it gives Tyreek Hill wide open. I panicked though. I thought he was going to user it, peeled off of it, and dunked it down underneath to Jalen Hyatt. Still got a pretty good amount of yards, but that should have been a touchdown on that play. Right here we go to another play that I've been running a lot as of late. This is smash return. It's because of this B route right here. It's a pivot route. And you see I was throwing it to him. This pivot route absolutely destroys everything. It destroys man. It's so good against those who like to run double Mabel because it's like such a late developing route that like their user is already gone from the middle of the field and there's just a wide open void for this route so you can gain consistent yardage. Right here we got screamed at once again. Did he send 6? I'm not sure. Let's see. Right here, I'll mix it up. I'll send the running back out. I'll block the tight end, or I'll block the running back and send the tight end out. Kind of just depends. Right there, yeah, Eric Berry. He did blitz him that time, and that's who got me. 2nd and 10 here. Inside the red zone, we quick snap, I believe, verticals with the wheel route. Absolute money play every single year in Madden against any and everything. So got out quick. 3rd and 7 here. What do we run? Looks like I'm modeling. Do I run the ball? There's no way. I ran the ball. Oh my God. That's a terrible play call. Terrible play call by your boy there. Definitely should not have ran the ball. I don't know why I did. I think I was, wait, hold up. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna run wide trail. I didn't run wide trail. I ran the ball. Awesome. And we have to settle for 3 on a drive where I felt like we definitely should have got 7 points. That's frustrating. Looking back at it now, it's gotta trust that Tyreek Hill is gonna be open if he's not using it and doesn't have a safety help on the other side of the field. He gets a big stop because of 2 plays that I goofed on. Here we go. I am on defense. We are running mostly nickel 3-3. I mix in 3-3 Cub. I also run dollar. There really is not one really good defense in this game because they all are just so inconsistent. But the most consistent thing that people do in this game is loop blitz. That's what we're doing here. We're basically running the Dubby loop blitz. Shout out to Dubby, by the way. Absolute goat. And putting our little spin on it. I will mix it up a lot of the time of it being either, it's not going to be stock man. Trust me. If it was stock man, I'd be giving up 100 points a game. I adjust. I know how to adjust. And I feel like it's one of my good calling cards, is knowing how to adjust out of this defense. So here we go. I believe he is in this. He is in the Eagles playbook, and he runs wide trail. And he scores just like that. We ran stock man, and we got punished for it. Actually, no, he might be in the Bengals playbook. Now that I'm thinking about it, he might be in the Bengals playbook because Calvin Johnson's lined up way out wide. Bunch strong offset. No, I think he's in a different playbook. I'm not sure which playbook he's in, actually. There you can see Megatron just fries. And he takes the lead in 1 play. Touchdown for him. Our ball here, 31-yard line. I actually am messing around with moving Calvin Johnson in bunch. There's a package called Strong Slot, which allows Calvin Johnson to move and to the other slot receiver position, so I'm able to get, able to do more glitchy route combos. That's something I'm going to be working on this week, is working on more route combos with Calvin Johnson, not as my main slot receiver, but the other slot receiver. Here on this play, I'm running Flood, and Flood is one of the best plays in the game. We're basically running the streak post here, or streak corner, with a post drag underneath. A lot of high-low flooding concepts here, obviously, and right there I should have hit Tyreek Hill on the corner route. Post drag here, right there, boom. Tyreek's open, but I'm blind and I get sacked. Good defense by him, not good offense by your boy. 2nd and long. Looks like I'm gonna draw up post wheel drag here with just 2 drags, the post and the streak, okay. And screamed at again. The minister of defense in my face instantaneously right there. Didn't even get blocked. Unreal. Yep, I don't know what Gene Upshaw was looking at there. Right here, this is a defense that a lot of people have been doing. So in 3-3, there is a play that has an not auto motion, but like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, there's pre-snap motion of the CPU. It's really glitchy, and you can create, a unique look, which right here he's creating. I'm kind of in shambles right here, but it's creating a different look. But right here, clearly it is man coverage because this corner travels with Megatron. So we got to dial up a man beater, and not the greatest read there, but it worked, I guess. We just kind of panicked through it to Megatron on the break. He clicked on to Eric Berry, could not get a good animation, and move the chains, baby. We moved the sticks on 3rd and 19. Audibling over to wide trail, snapping the ball with 29 seconds left. Megatron fries Joey Porter over the top. Juke inside, Jurtle. Probably should have juked there. And we get a huge game. Once again, wide trail. It's just the best man-beating play in the game. That is not out of trips tight end or few trips. It is simply unreal. It is simply unstoppable. You better not run stock man coverage against it, otherwise you're going to get burned. repeatedly. In the first quarter there, just like that, we're driving. We're in the dead zone though. You know what that means. It's time to get bubblicious on these bitches. RPO, bubble time, stretch alert. Jalen Hyatt gets a shitty animation right there. As you can see, the frustration on your boy's face. Try to juke inside. The animations on these have been kind of wonky as of late. Maybe it's because the ball is getting there too fast and they kind of are like, whoa. And the animation's really weird, but it's stretch alert bubble, man. It is absolute money in this game. Right here, dig return. Dig return is so back, but right here, my players bump into each other. Warren Moon getting down to the 1 yard line. 3rd and goal right here. I get into my wing pair is glitchy because we have an RPO stretch. We got an RPO dive. Very glitchy. Right here, we run the dive. We get stuffed. Now we are in 4th and goal at the 2. Here's where I'm going to tight Y off, which once again, I'm going to try to implement more about this week. We see here, there's an RPO in this. There's a glitchy RPO in this formation too. And we run it, and that was shit. That was shit. Terrible play call there, honestly. Did not get good blocking at all. Okay, I think he's in the Jets playbook. I forgot about Jets. Jets is also like, Jets is probably just a little bit more popular than Eagles, let's just say. Jets is super good too. That's the indication. Tight doubles is in Jets, along with so many other insane formations. So he is in Jets. He runs base here. We blow that up. Only gains nothing. Brings up 2nd and 10 here. I just know they have glitchy corner routes right there. He throws it to his tight end quickly and incomplete. Bring it up 3rd down and 10. Got to get a stop here. Once again, he audibles to bunch strong. You know what play's coming. Wide trail. And a huge swat. Let's see. Yeah, I think he just streaks Megatron right there. Actually burns Ramsey, but Ramsey gets a crazy animation, swats it out. Bring it up 4th down and 10 at the 3. Huge play for us here on defense. We got to get off the field. He gets the ball at halftime. We're setting up the blitz, and he's just quick snapping me every play. And he chucks it. He chucks the post route right at me. He has DeAndre Hopkins. So I don't know why. Charles Woodson gets burned. I got caught on my D-line. Tough scene for us. Here he goes to bunch tight end. He's just giving me the Jets tour. We know it's going to be PA boot over. It always is. He ran the ball, actually, surprisingly. Bo Jackson, and he gets the 1st down there. Already almost at the 2-minute warning, just like that. This is probably the last play with the clock ticking. Right here, I double Mabel on that side, and we played just absolute perfect defense. Absolutely perfect defense. I was just a step late there with my user. He put this receiver on a hitch route. Game of inches is the game of football, and we were so close to getting that. Definitely changing the complexity of this game, but sadly, we did not. Stops the clock, though. Stops the clock, and right here, hits Gronk. Quick little out route. I think that's, I want to say that's bench. That's not bench pivot, is it? I don't know what tight end out route that is, but that's glitchy. This is the 2nd time he's thrown that in this game. Jets playbook is just too good, bro. It's literally a custom playbook with the amount of good formations it has. It's insane. 2-minute warning has arrived. 7-3. He's moving the ball almost to midfield here. We're setting up the loop blitz. As you can see, it's not really looping at all. He runs RPO. We blow that up. Bruce Smith in the backfield for a loss. 2nd and 13. Once again, double Mabeling over here. Got to be wary of PA boot over, though, which he runs. And we get the screamers. That was, I believe, we have Dory Jackson right here. And then Eric Berry came in unblocked. Good defense by us. 3rd and 14 now for the Ops. Back off our corner here. Didn't show my play art, but he ran the ball.
What the freak?
Yikes. I don't know about that. Did he forget the down and distance? Maybe. We get to a 4th and 12. Now he's coming out in bunch. Probably expect a corner out here. That's why we're double Mabeling. I got to guard the tight end, the running back as well if he doesn't block, but he blocks the running back. The tight end's caged. He gets out with Vic. Once again, just great defense. No pressure at all, though. Look at this. This perfect pocket. He actually might have had Megatron deep. Just phenomenal defense. He blocks his running back. I have to guard the tight end. He just runs verticals. Couldn't get pressure. In this game, it's either you got enough time to pass or you don't. No in between. Clock is ticking. Just over a minute to go. 1st and 10, back in bunch. Good defense there. Good defense. We're asking for that. We're asking for the fluke. Looks like we just put our corner here in a flat. Really good defense. Really good defense there. You should have hit his tight end on the flat there. In 2nd and 19. Trey Day. Trey Day. Terrible stick work there. He was getting burned, but he didn't freeform it, I think. And he throws a pick. Tough scene. See, I have Trey Brown here, the Seahawk. I have him manned up on Tyreek. And yeah, I think he might have been under pressure too. He might have been getting hit. Let's see. No, he had a clean pocket. And Vic just screws him. Damn. You can see that windup with Vic. That's why I don't use him. Because that windup happens every single time you throw to the left. A tough scene for my opponent. He turns the ball over. We have only one timeout though with 28 seconds. And we're inside the dead zone again. So we got to make something work here. Please, oh please, can we make something work? We run wide trail. You guessed it. The best play that beats man coverage in the game. And we get down to the 4-yard line. We're trying to get out of bounds there. We have to use our last timeout. 1st and goal. Dig return. I had a good pocket. I probably could have ran there. Probably should have, but I tried to go to Megatron really late. As you can see, his user's in the middle of the field. We fake his user out and probably should have just kept running and I probably would have had a touchdown. But we didn't. 2nd and goal. This is another great play. This is kind of like dig return, but there's a glitchy running back in route. This is a very good play that I use only really down here in this situation. Let's see. Megatron wide open. He leaves him. Can't leave Megatron wide open like that. Come on, buddy. See right here, his user is just, he sees the running back going out, kind of freezes him a little bit. Megatron just a beautiful concept there. Gets open in between the zones and everything there. So we take the lead. Let's go. And as you can see, I'm actually drinking Ghost here and during this game as well. This is the blue raspberry flavor. Absolutely goated. Ghost Energy Sour Patch Kids too. It's really good, trust me. So I asked him to do some dumb shit here before half. Will he or won't he? 13 seconds left. He has all of his timeouts. He's been motioning Calvin Johnson. There you can see I back off Jalen Ramsey. I know I don't want to get burnt deep there. Just goes underneath to Gronk, and Gronk is just doing Gronk things, fighting his ass off there to get the 1st down. He calls a timeout. I don't know why he keeps motioning Megatron in. Maybe he thinks there's a glitch with that, but once again, we're just mostly double mailing the whole time, and right there, I think he was throwing it to Tyreek, who's manned up, and Trey Brown has the X factor, so that was probably not going to get completed. I ended up covering Megatron, who was on an in route deep. This should be the last play of the 1st half. Once again, Jesus. Once again, he gets the ball. He audibles to bunch strong offset. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. He tries to swerve there, but we get the pick with Charles Woodson. Kind of burn with Juju. What the hell? That's interesting. Okay. Halftime, 10-7. He gets ball, moving along here. Gets at the 24-yard line. Back in the bunch strong offset. We just run stock man there. Not a very good read by him there. Double coverage gets dropped. 2nd and 10 as a result. He's got Vic, Bo Jackson, Tyreek, Juju, Megatron. Runs an RPO. Yes, there is a crazy good RPO out of that formation as well. Very tough to stop. You can also run the ball as well. Very good. 3rd and inches now. The playbook is pretty much opened up. Do I be conservative here? It looks like I am going to be conservative and only, well, we send 5. Oh, and my slot corner should have gotten in there. I think, yeah, Dory Jackson, you can see right here, my slot corner. Oh, no, Micah Parsons. Okay, Micah Parsons looped. He stepped up pretty well, and not gonna lie, he's been kind of getting lucky with not fumbling with Vic. If that was my Vic, he'd fumbled twice by now. I promise you that. He gets the 1st down. My audibles over to bunch tight end. Might be I'm in shambles here. Thank God he just ran the ball. My defense was in shambles. 5 rushes for 17 yards, so we're keeping them, we have respectable run defense. Kind of. Right here, runs the ball, runs the RPO again to Megatron. He gets a great block there. Switching in the ball back and forth, which is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Complain about the RPOs a little bit. He gets a huge gain down to the 22-yard line. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? And he goes to it again. The way that I've been stopping RPOs, or been stopping RPOs for those of you guys who struggle, is that if you do run the nickel blitz zero like I do, put a 0-yard curl flat out there and pass commit. But make sure you're sending 5 receivers. Otherwise, the weak box is going to, or make sure you're sending 5 at the quarterback. Otherwise, you'll get weak boxed. But if you do that, if you pass commit with a 0-yard curl flat, you will play that way better than anything else can, other than manually using it, which I don't recommend. You can do that if you want, but I don't recommend it. Calvin Johnson having himself a Calvin Johnson-like game, 2 receptions, 100 and however many yards right there. Bad free form by him. He actually probably should have had a touchdown. I think I have 0-yard curl flats. Yeah, I do. As you can see, I've got my slot corner here and my linebacker both in the curl flats. 0 yards to help guard against the RPOs. But what these don't do is guard drag. As you can see, the drag is way open above the 0-yard curl flat. So he had it wide open. That was going to be a touchdown. But Michael Vick, everybody. Michael Vick hoes him again, runs the RPO again, hands it off with Bo Jackson, and gets us to a 4th and 2 where he's no huddling. That has been the name of his game so far today, no huddling. Wide trail once again, running back en route. Give me that. I don't know what he was thinking, what he was looking at there. Rest in peace, Sean Taylor, absolute legend. We get that one, and we get a stop once again. This possession's huge. We have to cash in. We have to get some sort of points. We have to get 7 is huge to go up 2 possessions in this game. But I have been struggling like crazy with the 2-possession lead multiple times. No lead is safe in this game. Right here, we run the smash return play, and I know he's going to be sending pressure. Everyone rage blitzes after they committed a turnover, so I know he's going to be sending mad pressure. So I put Tyreek on a streak, Megatron on the deep corner, and Hyatt is on the pivot route. And I max protect. We block 7, and he still gets pressure. We had the pivot route underneath to Hyatt, but we were not able to complete it. Right here, 2nd and 10. I know he's being aggressive with the blitz, so we're gonna make him respect the stretch. Right there. Troy Polamalu absolutely plays the living hell out of the RPO there. I could have been out if it wasn't for Troy P. 3rd and 11. Just the bumping and everything on this play really sucked. Tyreek Hill is open. He gets a press animation. He gets open right there. I throw it at the perfect time. Don't think I freeformed it, though. I think I regularly highballed it. No, I freeformed it. Jalen Ramsey just got a crazy swat. That's the risk reward there of using Tyreek Hill, who's only 5'9", I believe, right? Yeah, he's 5'9". He's the cheetah, but he's not Randy Moss. He's not Randy Moss. He's not Calvin Johnson. He is the cheetah, though. 4th and 11, we go for it here. It looks like I'm running mesh spot. And once again, I moved Calvin Johnson over here with the slot apprentice, and I put him on a glitchy post. We run this double drags. I was throwing a pick. I was throwing an interception right there. He usered it. Good play by him. Let's see, was anything open? Jalen Hyatt might have been open there late. Once again, he was getting his dick pressed to the dirt. Let's see here. I had Unk too. That probably would not have been a first down. I'd say, yeah, pretty good defense. Got screamed at. I saw there, yeah, I probably did have Jalen Hyatt deep, but I didn't have enough time to throw it. So he gets the ball back just like that. Terrible possession by me. And he is going into milk mode early. He thinks that he's got, enough on. He's gotten, he's played well enough defense that he's going to try to milk this clock down. Okay. But there's still over 6.5 minutes to go in this game. So I don't know about that decision. Audibling around is the name of the game here, especially in the Jets playbook. He runs the ball again. Easy. I only sent 3. I thought he was going to pass the ball. He didn't. Good play by him. He takes the lead. We get the ball back. 21-yard line. Here we go. Gotta get something going, man. Gotta get something going. Flooding over here. Out route by Bo Jackson. Zig route over here, which is very good. And yeah. I honestly might have. Well, no, I probably did not because he put it Troy P here in a 0-yard zone right there. Boom. Yeah, that was definitely getting picked if I threw that. So I just scrambled, got a couple of yards. Up 2nd and 8. Snap the ball, getting screamed at again. What play did I draw? I ran dig return here. Okay. Double streaks and a drag. Okay. Kind of just freestyling, and my God. I mean, I just get instantly fucking screamed at. Bruce Smith terrorizes me. And it's 3rd and 15. We are absolutely in a box right now. I don't know what I'm like. This. Look at this route combo. What in the fuck? Sending Bo Jackson out on a route. Bo Jackson was gonna be open, dude. Just watch. Watch Bo Jackson here. Bo Jackson was gonna be open. He only sent 3 that time. But I panicked because he's been blitzing me all game. And I panicked, threw a freaking slant route instead. Bo Jackson was gonna be a touchdown. And there we go. I realized it. Yep, I saw the replay right there. I realized it. Realized it too late though. It's 4th 15. Got to get something here. Obviously, right here we run the speed dig play. Everything. I mean, Megatron's pressed the dirt. Look at that get open. Beautiful. We motion Jalen Hyatt out. Look at that. So he kind of runs outside and then he cuts in. Like it's like such a unique route. It's so good. Like it's so good at beating man coverage here. Obviously, it's very risky to throw, especially when you're, with the user being in the middle of the field. So right here, he uses Shannon Sharp. He uses the crosser. Then he kind of goes off into la-la land. And Jalen Hyatt breaks back in. Huge conversion there to move the sticks. And that's the final play of the 3rd quarter. Still in the game there off of that play alone. Big time conversion. 4th quarter. Put your 4s up in the comments. We have life once again here. I'm putting up some bullshit, and look at Megatron. Oh, he looked like he burned, but then yeah, he did not. I don't know. I wish I could tell you. He burned him there, but then he burned out. Motion over to tight slots here. Great defense. Oh, I tried to go for a crazy freeform. Jerry Rice was in the game there. The frustration starting to let out. He's running the 0-yard flat here. Drags are, gonna get over that. I try to crazily freeform that up. We all know how amazing freeform is. Not. And that would have been a missile if I completed that, but sadly, Jerry Rice, who was in the game for Calvin Johnson right there, could not come up with it. Right back to 3rd and 10. Wide trail time. Right here, I'm starting to ID that outside line or that outside DB just to make sure right here he only sends 3 though. It doesn't matter. Megatron still fries. He's got Eric Berry on him there. Questionable decision. Might have had a touchdown to Hyatt, maybe. Let's see. No, his user was going to be there, so I just went ahead and completed the wide open corner route to Megatron. So we have been clutching up on these big downs. We've been clutching up. 4th and long, we converted. 3rd and 10 there, we converted. We have been converting when we need to. We just need to stop getting in that situation and we'll be good. Right here, we catch him on his D-line. Yeah. Tyreek Hill. Look at that. He had, I don't know, man. It looked like he had a step. He did not have a step. And we fuck up again and we throw another interception. Our first interception of the game. And he gets the ball back. Like that. He's turned the ball over 3 times and he's up. Whenever you see something that you just are not used to seeing, it definitely throws you off. Like he's running 3-3, right? 3-3 to 3-3 Cub, but he's bringing that safety down and it's just totally just plays mind games with it. Because I've never seen anyone do that. Has anyone you guys seen play do that besides this guy? No, this guy is the only one who's ever done that. So it really kind of threw me for a loop. Really, just the smallest thing can make a huge difference. I mean, that's a small thing. He just brings his safety down to the box like that. Creates a scary look. It makes a huge difference, actually. So you're not used to seeing it. Right here, he runs the ball. Once again, he's going into chew clock mode, it seems. He only gets a couple of yards there. 3rd down and 2. Got to get a stop here by hook or by crook. Quick snaps. Wide trail once again. Actually, I don't think that was wide trail. I tried to get over there with Sean Taylor, and they might have taken out the super chaotic quick snap, but there's still quick snapping in this game, and it's still very annoying to deal with. And we had Had to deal with it there. RPO time. Swear I thought I put a 0-yard curl out there. Pass committed, but I guess I didn't. Crazy game from Megatron. Right here, he goes to tight offset for the first time all game with less than 3 minutes to go. Tight offset, nowhere near as good as it was last year. It's only in Jets playbook too. Right here, he runs trap. Bo Jackson. His Bo Jackson has been fighting like crazy for him all game long. Gets the first down here. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. He actually passes the ball. Possession catches, gets down with Tyreek Hill. He's going no huddle again. Does he snap the ball? Why would you snap the ball? Okay, he doesn't. Good choice by him. 2-minute warning. We have all of our timeouts. We got to get off the field here. He's running the ball. He's in chew clock mode. Gains another first down. 11 for 49 for Bo Jackson. It's looking like he's setting up to pass, but he runs the ball just to fake hot routes. Gains only a yard, and now we start using our timeouts. This is why you save your timeouts in the second half, folks. You don't want to burn them right away. In case you are in this scenario right here. You need to get a stop. You got to have the clock stop as well. Right here, he just keeps on running the ball. Only gains a couple of yards. His Bo Jackson, literally his prime Bo Jackson, falling forward consistently every single play, it seems. Here we go, the biggest play of the game. 3rd and 7. Does he pass the ball or run the ball? He runs the RPO. And Eric Berry, I don't know what he's smoking. He just bites on the run. But here we go, it's 4th down. Minute 15 to go here in the game. Press, we're showing a press look for the first time all game, I think. I'm sending the crib. I've got the 0-yard flat over here on my corner, on my slot corner. Instead, right here. He got screwed again by Mike Vick. Oh, Tyreek was so, or no, I wasn't Tyreek. Who was that? No, that was Tyreek. He was so open. And we have life. With 1:11, no timeouts left. We got to clutch up here. We got to get in the end zone. Nasty route combo here. Once again, thinking he's blitzing, but he is not blitzing. That route combo should not have worked, but it did. We hit the drag underneath, pick up a huge gain. Tick, 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 tick. The time is clicking. The time is moving. The clock is moving. We audible the wide trail. Cam Chancellor gets me. Big rip there. Not the greatest pocket. I actually drifted towards him. And yeah, 10-second runoff. Clock ticking, under 30 seconds to go. Yeah, we might be cooked here. Megatron is open. But we didn't get out of bounds. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bruh. I thought it was game over right here. We have 1 second left. 1 second. He calls a timeout. We got to draw up something here. For the first time all game and the only time all game. Rock out with this play right here. Bench. We're at the 21-yard line. We need a touchdown. Bench is what the play call is going to be here. Out of tight slots. Right here, I'm contemplating. I'm thinking what I want to do, and we audible into it. All right, these corner routes, if you play press man, are going to fry press man. What has he been running all game? Press man. I have not used this at all game. So I see Calvin Johnson's lit up, so he has to respect Calvin Johnson being lit up. Double me is a fucking bluff from hell this year. It does not work hardly at all, but it's activated. It's lit up, so he has to respect that. Right here, I motion out Bo Jackson because I know he's probably going to try to blitz, and I block Shannon Sharp. Right here, we have corner, streak, corner. If he's running zone over here, Jalen Hyatt should hopefully get open. If he's running man over here, Tyreek should get open, and we'll see what happens with Megatron, see how he plays them. Here we go. This is the play call to end the game. We snap it. Ice in the fucking veins, boys. Walking it off just like that. Beautiful play call. He might have been running match on that. I'm not sure because that wasn't really, it was man. It looked like man, but I think it might have been match, which is, they're similar, right? So yeah, you see, it doesn't really look like man, but then Tyreek Hill gets the best separation I've seen him get all game after getting flat out torched by Jalen Ramsey. He returns the favor. The cheetah walks it off, and we in there, and we are eating the fucking W's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner after this one. GG's to my man. I kill the hype. We clutched up there at the end. I think my first walk-off touchdown I've had in a very long time. Crazy game, crazier finish. Definitely did not deserve to win that game after the way that I played on offense. I felt like, even though we played pretty well on defense, we turned him over 3 times, and he kind of got cheated there at the end. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish, and we walked it off. Amazing. Didn't think it was going to be possible, but it happened. You know, the impossible is possible sometimes, and it worked out in our favor. So there it is, episode 6, Inside the Mind, in the books. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My voice actually does not hurt that much. Probably because I've been used to doing these by now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. There will be one more YouTube video that goes up this week in preparation for the tournament upcoming. It's going to be another ladder game. I'll do that in more cinematic style for you guys instead of this long breakdown. So check that out later this week. Until next time, hope you guys have a good one. If you liked what you saw in this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you really liked what you saw in this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to be notified every time one of my videos goes live. Love y'all. See y'all on the next one. Deuces.